Hi, sexy bee. What's up? What's up? I'm just checking in with you guys quickly. Hey, J Empress. What's up? How is everybody doing? Wagwan, sis. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Green Lettuce. What's up? What's up? Just a quick pass through. Quick pass through. I had one piece of dramatic day today. But look here, guys. I post up something this morning, and I was posting up. Let me show you what I was posting up. I was posting up this. Is there green screen on here? Hold on. I was posting up this. See if you guys can see it. Hold on. And then I'm going to put my camera this way so that way you can see it. So it was this post. Hold on. It was this post that I was posting up. And it was about this best friend, basically, who the girl was basically saying that she like her friends boyfriend pictures, and she put a pair heart or a thumbs up on the friend boyfriend picture. I saw, and the friend rush her and tell her, say she feel left her man alone because she come for like up her boyfriend picture and so, right? And she's supposed to be for her friend. And she asked people their opinion. And I was like, no, man, that is my occasion where you F around and find out. Because what kind of friend go by your man, picture them, and I light them up. And then it so happens that the girl actually friend request the man. So the girlfriend have every reason for vex. Anyway, me post that, but me swear me post that picture, yeah. Instead, me post the one with Cassie, the brother, of course, Cassie said Cassie was consensual with P. Diddy. Ray. So me notice the comments that come through and I'm like, why are people talking about Cassie when me I talk about this a friend here, this a friend situation here? One person would never type on my page yet. Me say, them quick for condemn people. Never type on my page yet, because you can tell, when somebody, let me tell you something about YouTube. You see, us content creators and even you subscribers as well, you can click on any user's name and see their history on your channel. So if they have typed before, you will see it. If they have never typed before, you will see it. So when I click on a person's profile, I talk about how, we must not repost these things because they're negative and ray. I'm like, how this I come on my page, I lament and I preach. Lo and behold, that person has never posted on this page before. So you know that was an instant block, right? But I'm just like, anyway, another person commented who is a regular graduate. And I was like, you didn't realize that the caption never matched the picture. The caption was about this situation here. Because how can you be best friends to somebody and you go on your best friend man picture them and I like them, and apparently she skip over all of the picture them where have she in it. So she only like the picture them when the man there by himself, and she skip the picture them with the man and the best friend together. Then I look the girl, man. There is no other thing. Hey, Foreign Woman TV, what's up? Marcia, oh God. Don't it sexy be? I look, the something from Saturday. I can't turn my neck. Then Tuesday, one of my tooth broken into. Oh my God. What? Them sent me a coming at treason and I make no third thing happen to you. Nama. That is terrible. You have quick neck. You need to get Mr. Sar for rub it out. Hair is beautiful, sis. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. You have to get Mr. Sar for rub it out. You understand? Look here. You see, troublemakers in a phone, me gotta ask you something. Please don't send me any images, any videos of anybody in any compromised position because you want me to boss it. I'm not doing it. Una know yourself, right? Do not send me anything like that. I don't have any interest in revealing people's intimate life and what them do with them partner. Them are adults. You hear? And I don't know about Uno, but I don't have any dislike in my heart towards people like Uno. Uno care people up in Uno's soul. Me not do that. So you see, them little something there, me not going to come out here and expose nobody with them sex life and what them I do with them man. Please do not send me those kind of things in my inbox. I have no interest in that. You see, if the images Uno send me was the image of the person with picnic now, then you know say it on like Donkey Kong. But that is not what Uno send me. Uno sending me adult material. And me no want there something there sent to me. You understand? And yeah, I don't want anything like that sent to me at all. Right? Anytime Uno come on here, what is with Uno and this bumbleclot word? Every time Uno come on here and Uno knows that somebody is Jamaican, Uno come on with bumbleclot. Is that the only thing you guys know about our island? Let me teach you something about Jamaican people. We don't just go around the place saying bumbleclot, you know. You know, so we have a whole heap more things to say than that. Uno come in like say Uno obsessed with this word more than we. The one thing Uno catch from Jamaica that alone Uno can't say. These trolls are so annoying. You understand? So please, I'm begging you. Yeah, no explicit content. Thank you, Christopher. Like, why are you guys sending me these kind of things? And listen, and another thing that I want to talk about. Some of you men out there that are following me and that you are subscribing to me, please do not inbox me or message me or call me just to say hi and how you're doing and things like that. Because me not need anybody to check on my well-being like that. I have a Mr. Sir who do it. So you don't need to put yourself in the position of caretaker of HDK trying to find out our well-being is and all of that. Me and my sister and them, I'm a Mr. Sir. So when Uno a message me and I try ring me through messenger at 2 o'clock in the morning UK time, I don't know what Uno ringing me about, but please do not do it cease and desist because that is instant block activity. You understand? I don't need any of Uno to be ringing me to check on my well-being and if me alright. Yes, may have somebody fully employed in that role. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, it could only be you calling me for something else other than hi. Because that's crazy. Why would you call a married woman at 2 o'clock in the morning? Hey, Pie Garden, what's up? It ain't even funny, man. Right? To hear my pretty voice. But that's so rude, though. It's rude. 2 o'clock in the morning, right? I'm asleep. My husband's asleep beside me. My phone goes off. And I forgot to put it. I forgot to put it on silent because I always put my phone on silent late at night, right? I forgot to do it, and I heard, you know, the funny ring that Facebook Messenger does. This funny ring just ringing off. I said, "But wait." So I jump up out of my sleep and answer it. Hi, teacher. One cross device, you know. People, one cross device, you know. I said, I don't recognize you. Who is this? Who is this? Boy, teacher, me just a call you for hail you up and big you up, you know. Me like the work what you do, you know, data. And, you know, me just feel the need for reach out to you. I'm just like, okay, sir. First of all, this is the UK. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. And I appreciate that you like the work that I'm doing, but you can equally just leave a message in my inbox to say the same or under a post on one of my public pages. There is no reason for you to call me at 2 o'clock in the morning to tell me this. Oh, at 2 o'clock. Right, it me never even recognize the time difference in a teacher. And then proceed, before I quickly come off of the phone, he then proceeds to go, but teacher, you know, say you're nice though. I saw me like them in a fluffy. I'm like, click, block. No further conversation. I don't want you guys doing things like this. Please don't do that. If you have iPhone, you can set it to go on silent while you sleep. Oh, okay. No, I don't have iPhone. I'm an Android girl. Sorry. No teacher, you too busy. I have to call you direct to let you know that rates you. Hey, look here. I don't mind. Oh, no, no laugh. No, no laugh. But look, you know, Mr. Sardi, that sleep in here. Because you, Mr. Sardi, dear, that you know people have problem in this. Muda, cause if they say, you see, that's why I'm not all like the exposure thing on the social media, you know, yeah, put out yourself. And I put out my woman on them internet thing, yeah. You would I get mad as but I have a film him and put him in a flag. Have mercy, God. Look. For the man TV, look here, no man. A problem. Say, but I tell me why that's why you like them fluffy. But see, yeah. Since me look for you, me just raise your bob just like that. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Christopher. And I don't mind that. That's cool. But you know, we have to have boundaries because there's social media and then there's real life. And in a real life, you know, you have your people and you don't want to cross those things over. Those things cause problems. You understand? I mean, I look nobody pan here. You understand? I look nobody pan here. I am very, very taken and happily so. I cannot complain. Let me tell you something about, you know, about HDK. And I've always been like this. I've never been the kind of woman that give bone. Me cannot do it. Me no know how some woman do that something there. You see, the way my mom might have sleep, me will call the wrong name and get myself in a serious problem. I don't overlap and I don't do two at a time. Me have it done it with one, I start with the next one. I saw me always stay. You understand? And that has always been me from ever since. That is why no only man name can call upon me. Because I've always been a one burner girl, right? That has always been me. My nature is committing. I'm a very committed lady. Yes. I stick to the person that I love, and if the love done, me broke it up with you before me move on to somebody else. The man make him put in 2 words. I know. After I told him that, listen, I like I'm said teacher, like Rita Bali song Smoky Verse, but a bill was played. I saw it sound to you and it sound like in the under Elika, you know, me not gonna lie. It is so like he under Elika, but no, it isn't that kind of party at all, right? So let's not do that. Do not call HDK at 2 o'clock in the morning. And please do not send me any explicit material on anybody out here who is a platform holder. I am not going to release it. Do not send me things between consenting adults. I do not have an interest in things like that. You know, that is blocking activity. You do things like that, I'm going to block you. You understand? Because my agenda has nothing to do with that. There are many platforms out there who want to bring down people for the slightest thing. You can't go give to them there. No give to me. Right? No, it's not my number. Christopher, you know, on Facebook Messenger has a phone, a telephone call thing on it. So they called me through Messenger. That's why it made that funny ring. Right? Block and delete period. Yeah, you know. Send me these things. Like, listen. Please don't. I'm not even going to talk about what was sent, but please don't. Don't do that. I don't have any interest in seeing it. Okay? These are adults. If adults want to do their freaky things, that's their business. I don't want to see it. Una don't corrupt me on here. I like my innocent self, Yes, I'm not as corrupt as a lot of the bloggers that are on here. I'm a generally innocent girl and I like my naivety. Yes. I like to guess certain things and I don't want to know details. Yeah, Oh my God, not you now. Your name is kind of provocative. Teach. I am innocent. What you on about? I am very innocent. No, sir. Show the teacher respect or else. Exactly. No, man. No, it's not provocative at all. A head teacher is the name of a principal here in the UK. That's what they call them. And as I said, and those who have been on my platform for ages know that that is actually a name that was given to me by a friend. It was not me who called myself that. I came on here as just Kay. And she said, you should call yourself head teacher, Kay, because she knows that I'm into education and academics and all of that kind of stuff. And she says it fits. So that's how I got the name, right? Okay. Yes, I am innocent. I am innocent. I am. Right? So please, Una don't corrupt me out here. Una don't send me these kind of things. I don't want to see. I don't want to see anybody's body parts. I don't want to see what people are doing in their spare time with their extracurricular activities. It's not my business, right? Okay. Send me stories that I have to do with any of these predators out here who are running loose and troubling people pitney so we can blow them up and expose them. And that me like. More than anything else, that is what I like. Right? That is it. Nothing else. Right? Watch them smile by your face when you say that. Yeah. I am innocent. Trust me. Hi, her Alexia. What's up? Yes. So guys, do you think that we are being dismissive of Cassie with this PDD thing? Do you think we're being dismissive? Hi, Jacqueline. You're making me spill my tea. No, we can't spill tea. Tea is very important. Do not spill your tea, okay? Right. But do you think we're being dismissive? Because honestly, every time I listen to this whole PDD and Cassie thing, I am just so not convinced about this whole trafficking thing being pinned on just her conversation, her testimony alone. Her case is a domestic abuse case, and I do not think it is right to confuse the two things. While it may be potent in that it's building a picture of the kind of character that PDD has, I don't think what happened there was trafficking. It's like they're trying to make it into trafficking, and I just don't see how they can possibly make it into trafficking when it blatantly is just a domestic abuse case and that was already dealt with and she already got a settlement. So I'm very confused right now why everything is Cassie, 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 Cassie. Cassie like the dagger. You know that it's mostly men that are making these comments. That Cassie like it. Then I want this over the shop man I tell Auntie say our bottom getting firm and him want date. No them after we teach her too. Them I look Auntie Dada a lie. We should be dismissive. I don't expect a domestic abuse and it's a 10-year relationship. But actually, let me tell you this. There are women who have been in domestic abuse situations for longer than 10 years. You'd be surprised. As I said to you guys, I used to be a domestic abuse officer, and we had to more or less deal with rescuing women from situations of DV. And the cases that we got were crazy. Some women had been in these abusive relationships for like 15, 20 years before they had had enough, right? So I am not surprised that she stayed. I am not going to query whether or not it's a DV thing. It's obvious it was, especially after seeing him kick her up and down that corridor in the hotel. But what I don't accept is that this is a trafficking thing. Because let me tell you something. All right, the relationship evolved into a situation of abuse, but we cannot keep not holding women to account for certain things that they do. Because she confessed on the stand that she was doing the things then because she wanted our music for bus. She said that she wanted her career to take off, and that's why she was complicit with a lot of the things that she said. So, with all due respect, was that not Cassie confessing to the world that she was bartering with our pum pum? Eh? Why are we going to pretend as though that did not happen and that she was not initially willing before it got out of hand? So I'm not saying that eventually didn't lead to a very abusive situation, but with all due respect, women who are out there using their front to rise, you need to also take account for the things that can happen to you. You put yourself in a position for men to treat you like shit. So I'm sorry, I said what I said, and I know a whole heap of people gonna get offended and feel up in them feelings and whatever. But I listened very carefully to the commentary on what she said. And Cassie was bartering with her fronts. She wanted bartering with you. But it's the truth. She wanted the fame and the success and to rise. So when he initiated these deviant acts, at first, when she wasn't getting boxed down, kicked down, and thump up, when she was initiated at first, she was a willing participant. Remember, she was there as the side chick when the man had his good woman. And she well know that he had his good woman. So when you guys are like, oh, he groomed her, okay, possibly. But this was not an underage minor. She was old enough to know what she was doing. Yeah. But her desperation and thirst for rising the ladder by any means necessary made her turn her blind eye to ethics and standards. And because she did that, he saw that she was willing to move her boundaries, so he kept pushing them back, as an abusive man will do, until her boundaries were erased. So when you guys come up and talk about how no, Cassie, people are heartless and people are seeing the bullshit for what it is. And unfortunately, what they're not doing is distinguishing that gray area where it moved over from just a freaky relationship to being a relationship where she's submissive and he's dominant in an abusive manner. And that's what it evolved into. She was a professional side chick, and that is the truth, right? You will always like, did I listen to something? They don't know about that. She groomed herself. Her rent, bills, car, clothes, jewelry, trips, all paid for. Stop doing things like this. Stop going to places for material gain and allowing people to exploit you for that purpose, because these are the kind of high prices you end up paying. That is what I'm going to say. We need to know our self-worth. We need to know our self-worth. Many times I've heard the argument about, oh, no, there would not man if him broke. There would not man if him this, if him that, right? Okay. I'm going to tell you this. You see, from you as a woman have self-worth, ambition, drive, and skills, and you know that you do not need to depend on a man, it is less important if your man is rich or not. What you need to be looking for is the mindset of the man to work hard, to have ambition and drive like you. If don't have no money, I'm telling you that straight up, right? Once the two of them have the same kind of mindset for make things work, the two and them can clap. And by the time you look, what used to be poverty will turn into financial comfort and achievements. Because the two of them now go sit on a lazy backside and do nothing or look to each other for handouts. Both of you are going to work hard together to get to where you need to get to. But a lot of you women out there who want easy pass. Who looking for some way for just get one on one for get quick. And not willing for work and grind for it. But no, actually, let me take that back. You're willing to grind for it. But the wrong kind of grind. The wrong kind of grind, feet. You understand? So yeah, it's not just about she keep going back after every physical abuse. She didn't want to leave yet. Thank you. But you know what else as well? She's the one who left, you know. It's not like Cassie had to be rescued from the situation of, abuse. No, come and save Cassie. No. Cassie took up her foot and flipping run when she did ready for run. And what did do her? Tell me what did do her. Nothing did do her. When she left, nothing did do her. So if she did left 5 years before, nothing wouldn't do her. You understand? You know, here she say, she go in at the tub with the baby aisle. And Jules, however I want name, because she didn't want her album release or whatever she didn't want to do. And she never wanted it jeopardize it. Everything that she did was calculated to her personal, or rather her fiscal gain. Everything that she did. So she was willing to suffer through it because she wanted to get to certain places and she felt that this is the only way that she could do it. Sorry, but and the thing is that, what does she even sing? What does Cassie sing? Because I don't know any of her music. I'm sorry. With all of that, all them hoodins the way you take, my love, and all them baby all the way you get rubbed down with, and all the pee pan where you get. Me no know one of your song. Was it worth it? It wasn't. She got 30 mil as a payout. Really? Hey, Queen Diamond, you're a bit late. Come soon finish. From start to finish. Pun intended. Days. Trust me, no man. Grind. What is the question? I owe them to it. Right? All I'm saying is, guys, right? We should not be hypocritical to the matter. Women are not just, there as some little soft touch, always just there to be exploited, and we don't have any say, and we don't have any strength, and we don't have any mind of our own. We know how to play damsel in distress to benefit us. That is a fact. But it does not mean that behind all that damsel in distress, there isn't a diva. And there isn't somebody who is deliberately making conscious choices, yes, to get where they need to get to. And Cassie did that, but it got out of hand. It got to the point where it got extremely physical and extremely violent. You understand? But when you're telling me that you're the one making the calls and you're the ones paying the money to these gigolos, you're the one initiating things to happen because you're claiming that's what he likes and that's what he wants, and you hated it so much and you kept doing that. So we're not going to hold Cassie to account at all. And this is how there is such a dangerous line between women who genuinely have gone through severe abuse or even abuse to the point where they've lost themselves, and women who will twist things later on and say that the man did all of this and he's the cause, when really and truly they were complicit. Because some of it just don't sound right. They don't sound like trafficking to me. It sounds like at some point the relationship was toxic, it was abusive. The physical abuse did happen, because we cannot deny that. The evidence shows it. But to say that it started off like that, no. She started off as a willing side chick, knowing that she was going to do what she needed to do to rise in the entertainment industry. And that's the brutal truth. Hey, thank you. Thank you for liking the video. You understand? That's the blatant truth. Tell them HTK, I agree with you. Sick of these women expecting men to provide. That's why they think they own you. Yes. And this is the problem as well. Because when you do that, you are basically saying to men that, listen, anything you want, I will do because you go let off. You have to go peel off. You have to go. So the man look at you as an object. You become objectified because now you are like something that's on his shelf, right? That he has bought and put there. So he feel he can twist and turn you however he wants, because you can't stand on your own 2 feet and you can't move when you want to move, because him have you like that, like a pet. And that's exactly how he treated her, because that's the energy she gave him, and that's the power she gave him. You understand? And you think he couldn't see the desperation and the thirst? That is what abusive men do. They will lock on to things like that, right? And they will exploit it. But don't put yourself in that position. This is why it's so important for us as women, when we're talking to our daughters, to put that self-worth in them and say, listen, yes, it's great to have a partner who can. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was a phone call. Yeah, so when we're talking to our daughters, it's great to have a partner that you can say, rely on in times of need if that should ever happen. But it should never be an expectation that you are relying on a man. It should never be an expectation. You should bring something to the table equally, or even if you bring more or so. You understand? But him fear so I bring. I saw it's supposed to go the two of us supposed to do it together with no expectations on each other. Right? And then when the time is necessary, the two of us come together and do the things them. Yeah? That's him. What's his name calling again? No, that was my son. he's at football club, so if there's a call for tell him on him way. You understand? Yeah. He gave her the money to pay and told her who to call. She didn't act on her own volition. Remember, he bombed up that car when she left him. She was really afraid. Boy, I don't know how to feel. That was later on. Like I said, it did get like that. It got like that. It got like that in the relationship. It got abusive. It got evil. It got to the point where she was being controlled and manipulated and exploited. But it did not start like that. What I'm trying to say is we must take accountability for the choices that we make as women. Do not choose to be a side chick. She chose to be a side chick, knowing that he had his woman. She chose to have sexual relations with him on that boat because she knew that it would get her somewhere in the business that she wanted to go into. And at the time when she was having the sexual relations with him in the boat, he had his woman. When we put ourselves in these compromising positions and then end up with some dirty jankro, when is a dirty jankro act bring we in the relationship? Come na man, make a reason na man. How if it turn on and cuss anybody else choice? Of course him forget condemn for the things he did and how he treated her. But it should have been expected is the point I'm making. You understand? Hey, Professor Gorgeous Lady. Right? It should have been expected. Right? So let us just be aware as women of the kind of men that you're going after. Right? When a woman puts herself in a position where she's targeting a man for his wealth, for where he's going to put her in life, and not for the kind of human being he is, then you're going to be willing to miss all the red flags. Because all you're seeing is the cha-ching-ching. So when things start to reach you, it will be partly your fault. Because you ignored all the red flags because all you saw was the dollar. And that's all I'm saying. So, are we being unsympathetic to Cassie? Partially. Does she deserve to get compensation for how she was treated? Absolutely. Is she to blame for Diddy's behavior? No, Diddy's his own man and he's a dog shit. Without a doubt. However, was she a part of the decision that led to all of this? Absolutely. You understand? Absolutely. We have to learn. Right? Big up yourself, Guyanese number 2. I see you. Your hair looking beautiful, suits you well. Thank you. I appreciate you. Right? So yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. And yeah, as I said, it's not going to be a popular opinion, but HDK, she never usually gives popular opinions. That's how it is, right? Anyway, I can't go about my business now. I need to go cook my husband dinner. All right. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. And I'm just touching base. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye-bye. Bye, my graduates. Bye.